Welcome to the Financial Quarterback with your host, Jim Lineweaver.
I'm Jim Lineweaver, your financial quarterback since 1993. Most of us spend our whole lives building wealth, and we want our families and the next generation to benefit from that. But without planning, it doesn't work out that way. For example, one study found that most wealth is lost in America within 3 generations. So to help discuss how to protect your legacy is Scott Williams. He's managing partner with Williams Allan Casey, and he's here to help explain what to do. So Scott, where do we get started?
Well, one of the most common questions we hear from our clients, Jim, is how is the inheritance being spent? And we find that within a matter of months, the entire inheritance is often spent.
Well, that's really fast, especially when you consider that a lot of these inheritances can be pretty substantial. So in your experience, is that usually because of reckless spending?
Well, sometimes, but more often we find that it comes down to 3 issues: emotion-based decision-making, pressure from family and friends, or even a lack of professional assistance.
And we can understand grief and emotion in the wake of losing a parent or grandparent, but we never make good decisions when we're making decisions solely on emotions.
Sometimes it is impulse purchasing, a new car, a vacation, but more often it's major life changes, quitting a job, sinking the entire inheritance into a new business venture that ultimately fails.
And a lot of times they don't have experience with this type of investment or the background to run it properly. We've also seen many family and friends steer people towards these type of investments over the years as well.
And often this kind of advice, including bad business advice, comes from well-intentioned family and friends. Other times we see it coming from spouses putting pressure to spend. And of course, we've all heard stories about family and friends that ask for loans that ultimately never get repaid.
We've heard a few of these stories ourselves, but you bring up some great points. And these concerns can all be mitigated by getting a team of professionals involved.
Professionals can bring a wealth of experience and insight because they've been through all of this so many times before. They can create avenues to help you achieve your goals. Things such as including provisions in wills or trusts that before a loved one or a child receives their inheritance, they have to have education from a financial planner or a tax professional, or even requiring a financial plan be put in place.
And in our experience, you need to think about your children as they are now, not as you hope them to be in the future. And customize your estate plan for the unique needs of each of your children or grandchildren. So clients are often so preoccupied with treating their children equally that they fail to plan for the unique needs of each child.
I agree, and I could just add, give consideration to including a provision that there's a 12-month cooling off period before any spending occurs. A little time goes a long way.
There are many, often complex strategies that can help protect your legacy and help set your kids and grandkids up for success. If you have more questions about your legacy, give us a call. Stay tuned for Fox News Sunday.